This is the RG213 that I was using on my E-field beam experiment and my electric dipole experiment. And although I'd been gradually getting the systems better and better, I had no idea at the condition. Look at that, it's black. I've cut that off and look at that braid, black braid. Severely water damaged. So I've now replaced the entire cable with a brand spanking new low loss cable. And here we go. Okay, so this is very interesting. Right now I'm running two 5-watt transmissions. There's one on the left there and one on the right. One of them is my E-field beam experiment, and one of them is the 40 meter ground plane, 40 meter vertical ground plane. Both running 5 watts. And see if you can guess which one's which. Now I'll continue. Unbeknown to me, the entire time I've been working on both the E-field beam experiment and even the electric dipole that I had up there, the whole time I had no idea, but a very significant length of the coax I was running was severely water damaged, and I hadn't realized. So today I've made an entirely new length of line, and so basically, I don't know if you'll see here, but beneath the antenna as the line comes down, I've got my little module. So from that module is a brand new line that runs down loosely coupled to the ground rod, just wrapped around it, and then all the way to the transmitter in the trailer at the moment. The one in the trailer is running the E-field beam experiment. So I'll just go in there and show that it is 5 watts, and then I'll run in the house and show the transmitter for the other one. And alright, I'll put you out of your misery. The trace on the left is the E-field beam. So we can see here, I'll just go to the power setting. There we go. So the E-field beam experiment is running 5 watts. And so is the 40 meter vertical. But what's extremely impressive is they're so much the same, yet I think actually, I don't know, I think the E-field beam's sometimes beating it, but I've not been watching those on the display while I've been talking to you, so we'll see. But this is the other transmitter. This is running the 40 meter ground plane, and she's at 5 watts there, 50% power. So what I'll do now, so I'll jump back outside. I'll take a field strength meter with me, but we'll also take a bit of a look at these traces here. So I'm in a shady spot now. That's the 40 meter ground plane just there. Now wait for this to come back. So what have we got there? Oh, obviously conditions are not ideal right now. Okay, and now I'll jump up to the 40 meter ground plane. Pardon me. And now back to the E-field beam experiment. So it's definitely in the same ballpark now. I wouldn't say it's under at all. It's either equal or slightly greater than. Now, okay, so the E-field beam experiment is up there. So I'll come moderately close to its transmission line with a field strength meter. Now, of course, if I go super close, it is transmitting. I'm getting a tickle. Right now I'm very, very close. I could nearly, if I tilt this, I could nearly touch the coax with the antenna. So wait for it to come back. Okay, now I'm going to go over to the 40-meter ground plane, but of course to be a similar distance I'm technically then inside the antenna. Alright, so probably a similar distance about here, and as you can see there's a lot of radiation, and just for your information there's a ground plane there, and I'm just on the normal ground. So why I'm showing this is, well, this is to be expected within the antenna. But of course, if someone was to argue that it's this thing just radiating the coax against ground, then of course, that's why I'm showing this comparison, that I come close to this coax line, same sort of thing, and there's very, very little happening, okay? Because all of it is coming from up there. So there you go, she's brilliant. So how weird. I've been working on different antennas, trying to tweak and improve, and although I had been improving them, unbeknown to me, I was suffering a severe coaxial loss with a severely damaged coaxial line. And I cut it open a little bit. The shield was jet black, completely corroded. I'm like, oh my god. So there you go. So now with the new line, now she's showing her true colours. So isn't she beautiful? I'm very pleased. Now there's lots more to do, but I just thought I'd show that for now. So there you go. So yay! And I'll just try to... It's a shame I can't zoom on that little window. Actually, what I can do, sorry, bear with me, I can do it this way. I think I'll get rid of that. I think I can do that. Yeah. Ah, there we go. It won't go away. Doesn't matter. And there she is. How beautiful. 7-3, and thanks for watching.